Domain 4E, growing and developing professionally. Indicators for this domain include frequent teacher attendance in courses and workshops, regular academic reading, participation in learning and networks with colleagues, feedback freely shared, of course, participation in professional organizations supporting academic inquiry. And the first piece, of course, would be the enhancement of content knowledge and pedagogical skill and service to the profession. Okay. Of course, we ask that teachers remain current by taking courses, reading professional literature, remaining current on the evolution of thinking of instruction, receptivity to feedback from colleagues, teachers actively pursuing networks that provide collegial support and feedback, service to profession, of course, with teachers active in the professional organizations to enhance their personal practice. So we'll start with some pieces of evidence. Starting off, we have staff development English workshops. This year we attended a series of workshops as an English department. These staff development workshops included stuff about the Common Core, co-teaching best practices, of course, and close reading with the Social Studies department. Here's a picture of Diane De Silva and I at one of these. This informative workshop allowed me to enhance my knowledge and remain current with my instructional strategies that make my students more successful throughout the year. Another piece of evidence we have this year is, of course, regarding to the shift of Common Core standards. This year in particular, I really sat down and took a look at some resources and read some books about the Common Core. With the shift of these new standards, I really think it's necessary to investigate more about the core and get some new ideas of how I can teach English using these standards as the base point for the understanding of and skill attainment of my students. And with these still new Common Core standards, we really have to rely on our colleagues to help us each day. Of course, I work with my co-teacher Stephanie Bowen to help differentiate lessons, to engage students further, and really help them get a handle on some of these new standards. We use technology to communicate and to take a look at feedback and data generated by these students with Common Core Common Assessments. And as mentioned before, I had my colleague Jen Shanahan, who's a Coda middle school teacher, observe a lesson and actually give me some very helpful feedback. Her feedback really helped me to adapt my lesson, and she gave some great suggestions about how I could improve it, and therefore she actually got some great ideas herself based upon a Common Core lesson and was able to turn it out herself. I really like the fact that she helped me and photographed the lesson and adapted and incorporated the elements into her own as well, and really gave me an idea of how to keep these kids engaged, and I thought it was a great experience, really helping us stay current as we used each other and used our feedback to kind of gauge our lesson and monitor our own ideas and kind of how they'll work and play out to engage students. This year in particular, I really embrace technology now that we have more wireless technology available to us in our school. I attended numerous staff developments this year related to the implementation of technology, including exclusively the use of Google Apps for Education and Google Chromebooks. All of these courses were helpful. Each session I attended covered Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Forms, Google web-based video editing, a myriad of different topics that I really felt really helped me grow professionally and enhance not only my own skills, but allowed me to get some ideas of different ways to engage my students, teach my colleagues, using these apps to enhance the instruction and get them more familiar with technology as well. I was very happy to take these staff development workshops. Here's a little idea of some of the apps that I've put into my little plate for apps for education that I use. As previously mentioned, I attended the Technology Regional Awareness Conference on December 14 of 2013. It was a full day. Very informative conference. Great ideas that I got from the different breakout sessions that I went to. Ideas of how to bring technology to Shenendehowa. Really helped us network with other teachers and administrators outside of our school district and share ideas about the latest applications and things that are used. Again, here is Superintendent Joe Kardash, Superintendent of Schools at the Colonial Pierpoint Central School District, a smaller school than Shenandoah. Joseph and I connected at this conference, and now through the social network of Facebook, we always share ideas and get different comments on Google Chromebooks and how they are really becoming a key factor in the education and engagement of students. A great overall experience that I felt helped me grow professionally and stay current. Another piece of evidence of this domain, as previously mentioned, me leading the Board of Education session about bringing mobile devices in the classroom. I feel that leading a group of students through this presentation to the Board of Education allowed me to really promote activities that teachers are doing or can be doing in the future, and really showing the Board of Education and the greater community in the school district what is possible and how we can remain current and how we can effectively get our skills sharpened through the use of technology. And of course, following that presentation to the community, I also positively impacted the school life by giving a similar presentation adapted to teachers on Superintendent's Conference Day. There's my certificate showing that I was leading all of these programs and introducing teachers to things like Quizlet and Edmodo and Dragon Dictation, and how they can do that through the use of mobile devices and wireless technology in the classroom. Definitely leading to contributing and leading significant school and community projects. Last but not least, we have our Wolveus Professional Program, our district initiative, asking me and my partner, Mrs. Avery there, to present a series of lessons to the students with the lesson of how the harmful nature of student bullying. Together we lead discussions, how bullying can affect students in their everyday lives and what they can do to stop it. My partner and I, we have great group discussions showing relevant YouTube clips and give surveys and how kids can deal with bullying at Shen. Very successful program that we lead to contribute to our school life